भगत विभीषण का घर आया।
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय,
ओम नमः शिवाय,
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Gajananam Bhutaganaadisevitam Kapitjambo Phalasar Umasutam Shokvinashkaranam Namami Vighanesha Ad Pankajam Yakundendu Tusharhar Dhavala Ya Shubhra Vastravrita Ya Veena Varadanna Mandita Kara Ya Shweta Padmasana Ya Brahmachyuta Shankar Prabhritibhihi Deve Sada Vandita Samam Pat Saraswati Bhagavati Samam Pat Saraswati Bhagavati Nishesha Jagyapaha Samast Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Lokabhiramam Ranarangathiram Rajivanetram Raghuvamshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakaram Tam Shri Ramachandran Sharanam Prapadye Manojavam Marutulya Vegam Jitendriyam Dhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayuthamukhyam Shri Ramadutam Shirasa Namam Shri Ramadutam Shirasa Namam Bolo Ram 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 सीताराम राम राम
बोलो राम 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 सीताराम राम राम
राजा राम 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 सीताराम राम राम
राजा राम 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 सीताराम राम राम
मंगल भवन मंगलहारी द्रव उस दशरथ अजीर बिहारी
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
मनु सत्संग भी देख न होई राम कृपा बिनु सुलभ न सोई
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
रघुकुल रीति सदा चली आई प्राण जाहि वरु बचन न जाए
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
राम कथा के तेई अधिकारी जिनके सत्संग गति अति प्यारी
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
होई सोई जो राम रचि राखा जो करे होई सोई जो राम रचि राखा को कर बढ़ावे साखा
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
गुरु बिनु भवनिधि करई न कोई जो विरंचि संग कर सम होई
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय
कर्म प्रधान विश्व करि राखा जो जस करई सो तस फलो जाखा
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
परहित सरिस धर्म नहीं भाई पर पीरा सम नहीं अगमाई
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
नहीं कलिकर मन भगति विवेक राम नाम अवलंबन हेतु
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
बोलो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
बोलो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Ramachandra ki jai. Okay. If you are joining us for the first time tonight, we are looking at part 1 of Uttara Kanda. Uttara Kanda doesn't have parts. We have divided it into 2 parts. Yeah, this is the first section we are seeing. Most wonderful Kanda. I told that whatever Bhagwan Shiva, Tulsidashi, Yajnavalkya, whatever they could not deal with in all the other Kandas and all, it is all dealt with here in this Uttarakhand. So many topics there. And the beginning portion is where Bhagwan Shri Ram comes back to Ayodhya, meets Bharat and meets everybody, and then he's coronated as king of Ayodhya. And we saw also, I told you to go and see, he established there what is called as Ram Rajya. And we saw Ram Rajya from Bhakti standpoint and Ram Rajya from a sociological standpoint, also ordinary standpoint. Now, when we left it last night, we also saw the Sanat Kumar came there and they did prostrations to Bhagwan Shri Ram. It's all the Devtas and all the Rishi Munis and all the various incarnations, whoever were there in whichever form, they were all coming to Ayodhya to get darshan of Bhagwan Shri Ram. So not only is Ayodhya blessed by the dust of the feet of Bhagwan Shri Ram, but every sage, saint, Rishi, Muni, Devta, everybody, mind-born sons of Brahmaji, Narad Muni, Sanat Kumar, everybody, they all came there. That soil of Ayodhya is so blessed. No wonder our Puja Gurudev said, the temple will be built. And the temple is being built. You can only veil things for a little while. Divinity that is established, power and vibrations that are established by Bhagwan, how it will go. So, Bhagwan extolled the virtues of Ayodhya and all of that. So many things. And then all the Rishi Muni, sages, avatars, they all came there to get darshan of Bhagwan Ram. Nicely, Puja Gurudev used to say, you be like a flower and bees will come. Prabhu Shri Ram was like that flower and the bees from everywhere, they were coming. Sanat Kumar left. And now, if you have your Ramayana there, just before, after 36, we'll see. After number 36, Bharatji asked Bhagwan Ram a question. Now we'll see this. What question? This is present at the end of Aranyakand. This is present in Bhagavad Gita. And this is present in Bhagavad Puran. Same sort of question. In the second chapter also, Arjuna asked Bhagwan Krishna, Prabhu, you tell me the lakshanas of a sthita prajna. We always want to hear the lakshanas of great ones, isn't it? So the question has one more part to it. Let us see this question. Words you will know. Too high for them. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Sant asant भेद बेलगाई
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
श्रुति पुराण विख्याता
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
संत असंत के ऐसी करनी
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
जिमि हार चंदन आचरणी
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
काटई परसुमलय सुभाए
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
निज गुण दे सुगंध बसाई
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells Arjuna, now I'm going to tell you what I call as Devi Sampat and Asuri Sampat. And both are called as Sampat. Sampat means wealth. The wealth of divine qualities and the wealth of non-divine, what do you say? Asuri Sampat. Because the person who has those Asuri Sampat, he also thinks that is so great. Many people also are very proud of having that Asuri Sampat, So it becomes Sampat also, wealth. Deva Asura Sampat Vibhaga Yogo Nama. You've heard, no? Have you heard? Hey, don't get me angry, If you get me angry, you'll see a horse of a different color. Or some such thing. He's proud of his anger also, his angry state. So he tells about it also. You would not like me if you... It means he harbors and he nourishes that angry state. So people like it also. Anyway, so that is there in chapter 16. You will see there. And then at the end of the Aranyakand, Narad had come there to Bhagavan Sri Ram and told, Prabhu, you tell me lakshanas of a saint. And lakshanas of great jnanis and all, 13th chapter some of you are studying. Now, 13th chapter, one group came, one of the nights told me they're studying 13th chapter, is there also. All the saintly qualities, amanitvam, adambitvam, sakyantirarjavam, ityadi. So, people like to hear these qualities. And it is always juxtaposed with these asanda, what you call, evil qualities. So, in 16th chapter, we also ask when Bhagavan gives list. See, we have two lists like this. What is that? The divine qualities. And one other list here, not divine qualities, the other type. This list, Bhagavan takes 3 verses. 3 verses for divine qualities. You see there? And here, 21 verses for divine qualities, and not the other type of qualities. So you wonder, but I'll tell you, the reason for that is very symbolic thing in Sanatana Dharma. You will only hear it in Sanatana Dharma because this room is huge. This hall is huge. And it may be filled with darkness for the last 5,000 years. It doesn't matter how thick the darkness is and how long it has been there. But you only scratch one little match. That is enough to send away all of this. So all these Asuri Sampat, all these negative traits and qualities, one good quality only is enough to send them all away. So, and that the reverse also is true sometimes. For negative traits. Vibhishan is telling to Ravan, Ravan, you may have so many good qualities, but one, you see, like when you have nice clean clothes, white color, and one stain there. Everybody only see that, isn't it? But there's also qualities for darkness and knowledge. One proper piece of knowledge, is it enough? So now the scriptures like this, Bhagavan Shri Krishna also like, then people ask question. I just think, why Bhagavan has to list all of these negative things? Why doesn't he just tell all positive things? People say that also. Just tell the positive thing. Why do you have to tell all these negative things? Well, I told you on previous day, if we don't know the enemy, we will not know how to remove the enemy also. We have to know. One more reason why negative things have to be told. Because that person who has this negative trait, he never knows. He never thinks, oh, I should not have this quality. He doesn't see. Everybody else sees, but except him. We never think that we have negative qualities. We think everybody else is wrong. I'm always right. So the negative qualities have to be pointed out, first thing. Second thing, when it is pointed out in scriptures, we have to see which negative qualities I have in which degree. In others, we'll not have. We'll have. We'll have all the negative qualities. It's just a matter of degree. Some people get more angry than others, but everybody gets angry. So you have to see which degree of anger I have. Is it a mild degree or lethal degree? But everybody has in a spectrum. So the scriptures point out for us to reflect on our self. Otherwise, really I'm telling. I was doing the 16th chapter someplace, all divine qualities, all non-divine qualities. And one fellow came and he told me at the end, Swamiji, I know somebody with all these non-divine qualities. Really, he told me like this. So it is not for us to see who has what. It is to see what I have. Yes, like that. This is what it is given in scriptures. Actually, Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nija Mana Mukura Sudhari. With the dust of the lotus feet of the Guru, I cleanse the mirror of my mind. We never say, with the dust of the lotus feet of the Guru, I cleanse the mirror of the mind of my spouse. Or my neighbor, or somebody else. It is for us to cleanse the mirror of our own mind. And this manas, they say manas. This Ramcharita Manas. In short, to those of you who don't know, if you go to North India, they don't say Ramcharita Manas is a very long name. They say Manas. It's Manas. All saints and sages of North India will tell you, Manas is a mirror. Manas also means, for them, a mirror. So when I look in there, when you look in a mirror, do you see your neighbor or you see yourself? When we look in a mirror, we see our self only. So we have to look here and let the Manas be a mirror for us to see how much of this evil quality I have. How much that means, how much work now I have to do. So Bharat asked, Prabhu, Sant, Asant, Bhed Bilagai. You please tell me now about the difference between Sant and Asant. In Hindi and Sanskrit, this technique is there. When there's some word and you put in front of that word the opposite comes. Like Jnana. Jnana means knowledge. If you put in front of that Jnana, so you could Ajnana. That is the opposite now. So here, now you see same thing. Sant means the same. Then Asant, well, the other extreme. Like that. So Bharat is asking Bhagwan Ram. All of the verses we can't do, but there Bharat wants to ask Bhagwan Ram. But Bharat, Bharat has so much of feelings in his heart for Bhagwan Ram, he cannot ask. So he does like this to Hanumanji. You ask. Hanumanji said, yes, I'll ask. You go and you see those verses, all to chant everything now is too much. Bharat said, Hanumanji said, okay, take, I'll ask. Prabhu, Bharat wants to ask you something. Like that. Really it is there. So anyway, Bharat asked, now tell me, Prabhu, the difference between Sant and Asant. These two. And Bhagavan immediately, Santan ke Lachan Sunu Bhrata, listen, my dear brother, Lakshanas. Lachan means Lakshanas, qualities, traits, characteristics of Sant first. And there in Gita also, and here also, Bhagavan first lists saintly qualities. Everywhere is done like that. First, the saintly qualities. So if I go through saintly qualities and I take a sankalp, okay, I'm going to develop this quality. No need to study the rest. Saintly qualities are given first. Santan ke lachan sunu bhrata, aganit, shruti, purana, vikhyata. The Purana, the Vedas, everywhere, they tell numerous qualities of saints. And then we chanted also, Santan, Santa, Asantan hi ke asikarani, Jimmy, Kuthar, Chandan, Acharani. Saints and sinner. How will you tell in English now? Saints and sinners. Sinners also doesn't sound so good. Sant, Asant. Just use those words only. Sant, Asant. He said they are like a chandan tree and an axe. Actually, I had first read this in Gitanjali of our Tagore. And I thought, this Tagore is so brilliant. He came up with this thing. What Tagore has written, as if to conquer hatred by love, the chandan tree perfumes the axe that lays it low. Tagore had just put Ramcharitmanas in nice words only. It is already here. This is Tulsidas ji, Bhagavan Ram is telling to Bharat, this is exactly what Gatai Parasu Malaya Sunu Bhai. The axe cuts down that tree, chandan tree. But instead of giving hatred to that tree and to that axe, that tree gives perfume to the axe. So that, he says, is the quality of a saint. This is the quality of a saint. In return for any hatred or any such thing, that saint gives love only. So saint gives his best, perfumes the axe. Then, now see number 38. He continues. Bhagavan Ram continues.
स्तुति उभय समा ममता मम पद कंजोरा ममता मम पद कंज ते सज्जन सम प्राण प्रिय पुन मंदिर सुख पुंज
सियावर रामचंद्र जी जय शरणम पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय शरणम.
Bhagavan talks about this also. Tulya nindat stutir mauni in Gita. So same thing. Ninda, saintly person is like that. Ninda and stuti. Ninda astuti ubhaya sama. You tell that saintly one some insult, or you give him some praise. He says, ठीक है, samatvam is the mark of a saint. And mamata, mama pada kanj, and love for the feet of Bhagavan says, for myself, for me, for Ram. Love for the feet of Ram. Te sajjanama pranapriya. Such a saintly person. He says, that person is like my own life. Gunamandir Sukha Punj. He's a storehouse of all great qualities. And Sukha Punj, a storehouse of Sukha. In other words, when we hear these wonderful description of saintly type, we should strive to be like that. Even if you have no reason to be happy, still be happy. That is the idea. So I can start like that. Because this thing is bothering me. I'm worried about that. I'll push it all out of my mind and I'll be happy. I'll smile. I'll be joyous all the time. Because in any case, look here. In this world, what can you change? You can change anything? No, really. You can go to work and do your duty, but you really can't change anything in this world. Really, that is true. Eh? You can go to work and do your duty. Bas. Yay. Changing anything in this world. This Swami Vivekananda used to describe this world like a dog's tail. Dog tail means what? The dog's tail is curved like this. You do like this. You straighten it out. You let it go. Then again you straighten it and let it go. There is this world. Then some people say, but Swamiji, then we should not try to fix anything in this world. Scriptures also doesn't say that. You try to fix. So remembering all of this, try to fix. How? I told you that example, like karma yoga, nice. If this thing has stain, if there's a stain here, you put some detergent and if it is a stubborn stain, it will not go. But in the end, your hands will be clean. Correct or not? So it is bent and you try to straighten it. It will not straighten, but you will become straight. So this is the world. So remembering the world is like that. Remain happy. Sukha Punj is one great quality. There also when Narad had asked Bhagavan there, Bhagavan had also described. Saintly quality is always saint is joyous. And if your name ends in Ananda, how you will be miserable? You can't have somebody's name ending in Ananda, this Ananda, and then he is miserable, crying all the time. Saintly quality is like that. All the time happy, joyous, bubbling with joy. Sukha Punj. So actually, this is the easiest one for us to for all of us to start. Just learn to be happy, come what may. Understanding, really, I can't change anything in this. One fellow, he went and he parked his 4x4 down in the city. And on the side of his 4x4 truck, it is written there 4x4. Have you seen that written sometimes? So one street dweller, what do you call homeless fellow on the street, he took a bottle cap and at the side of the fellow's truck, he scratched equal 16. This man came back and saw his truck on the side, he scratched equal 16. He got so angry now. We can also get angry at the correct thing. Eh? And he got angry. So he took it to that paint shop and told that painter, you please paint it over and redo it. Put again 4 by 4. He painted it over and again he painted 4 by 4. Few weeks after, again he's parked in the same place. Again that fellow came. Equal 16. And when you come back, you don't see anybody around, and he does it so stealthily, Again, he got angry. He went there and he told that painter, Acha, theek hai, you repaint it, put again 4 by 4, and you put equal 16 now. Again, he got it painted on that fellow. And then again, he parked there. After some time, when he came back, he saw that, correct. Whatever you do, you can't change whatever is going on. Out there, the world will always have one upon you, So best thing is, I try to change myself. So everybody miserable, this thing is happening, that thing is, I can remain happy only. And let it be. Let the world be. I just remain happy. Sukha Punj is actually great quality. And everywhere the Santa Lakshana is given, this quality comes. Have you seen our Puja Gurudev? Those of you who have not seen, please see his video and all. Joyous and bubbling. It's unimaginable. Gurudev was suffering from this thing, that thing, and nobody will know. You can never know. Because he's all the time bubbling. Some little thing and our whole life crumbles. My days are lost. What happened? I lost a pin. One fellow, he lost $10,000. And he went to that Pandit Babaji. Babaji said, what happened? Beta, kya hua? And Babaji, I had $10,000 cash in my house. I don't know where it went. Looked like somebody took. Arey beta, this is all material things. You made $10,000. You have strength. You have power. You can make 10,000 again. What is there? Why you let $10,000 make you so depressed? Forget it. It's all worldly material things. It came and it also went. One fellow said, oh, thank you, Baba. And went home, reflected on everything. Babaji is telling truth only. Material thing, why should I let my whole life go just because of some material thing? After 1 week, he came there to thank Babaji. Then he saw Babaji looking everywhere. What happened, Babaji? He said, I had $10 somewhere here. I don't know where it went. I don't know where that $10 went. I can't find it now. He said, Babaji, I lost 10,000 and you were telling me the material thing and this and that. No, you lost $10 and this. He said, hey, that was your 10,000. It's my $10, So there is little thing only it takes to fracture our life like that, isn't it? So all of us say, no, let it be. So what? And just remain happy. All our Santa Lakshana will have this thing which is there all the time. Guna Mandir, and he's a storehouse of all great and wonderful qualities. Okay, so we have to move on. Sunahu san asantan care subhau. Now see, a few verses here also. Bhagwan finishes all this Santa Lakshana. Now he starts with a longer section again here as well with all Asanta Lakshana, all these other qualities. They mean undesirable qualities. And he goes on and on for so many verses to tell about asant. If we just go down, I'll just chant one of those lines. Why to go on dwelling on all of that? You just have to know, see. Now I choose the line which is the most common line, which we see all the time. Kama, krodha, madalo, parayana. See that. You have to go down a few chopais. Kam krodh mad lobh parayana.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Nirdaya kapati kutil malayana.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Bayaru akaran sab kahu so.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jo kar hit anhit tahu so.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jaya Raghu Rama.
Jaya Raghu Rama.
Jaya Sita Rama.
Jai Sita Rama.
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. काम क्रोध मद लोभ सब नाथ नरक के पंथ. सब परिहरि रघुबीर ही भजहि भजहि जेहि संत. भजहु भजहि जेहि संत. Vibhishan tells to Ravan, this Kam, Krodh, Mada and Lobh, these words we know, na? He says, these are the paths to hell. Narak, Narak. I don't know how to translate, I told you. Narak ke panth. Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells in 16th chapter there also. Same thing. Kam, Krodh and Lobh. Narakas, Trividam Narakasyedam. 3 doors to hell. Kam, Krodh, Lobh. Only 3 are given. Here 4, 5, then Sundarkand also 5. These are doors to Narak, to suffering in other words. Translate simply. What is the first one? Kam. Kam. Kam, unfulfilled, metamorphosizes into Krodh, anger. When a desire is not fulfilled. You please see this. There is no other more direct correlation anywhere in scripture than these 2 words. Unfulfilled karma changes into Krodh, anger. Unfulfilled desire. So next time what you can say, you go to reverse also. Anytime you get angry next time, any form of anger you have, just quietly ask yourself, what was it that I wanted that I did not get? That may not be for some physical thing. Huh? It may be some subtle thing I wanted also. Like I wanted somebody to tell me, Hari Om. And they just walked past straight by and they did not say, Hari Om. Then I got angry. That want, it was a subtle thing only. I did not want a material thing. I got angry. So any form of anger is just a metamorphosized desire. The desire was there, it was not fulfilled, and it changed into anger. This is the idea. So this is the lakshana of the unsaintly. Unsaintly is an English word? Unsaintly. Or non-saintly. Calm, krodh, anger, mada. Mada means arrogance. That I'm too proudy of whatever. Some possession I have and I become proudy of that thing. And the worst form of it is I have nothing and I'm still proudy. That is a really bad thing. Look, if I have a lot of education, to become proud of that education, I have a lot of money to become proud of that money, to have a lot of power to become proud of that power, whatever, that they call as arrogance, whatever it is I have. Anything. And that doesn't take much also. I remember as children, we used to play marbles. You know marbles? You marbles and then in India. like that. Somebody one day gave me a big marble like that. Otherwise, they usually come with tiny ones. I don't know where he got and gave me a big one. That day I came like, it only takes a marble to make us proud. मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे, झूठी तेरी शान रे। मत कर तू अभिमान, मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे, तेरी शान रे। मत कर तू अभिमान, तेरे जैसे लाखों आए, तेरे जैसे लाखों आए, लाखों इस माटी में खाए। तेरे जैसे लाखों आए, लाखों इस माटी में खाए। रहन नाम निशान रे बंदे, मत कर तू अभिमान, मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे, झूठी तेरी शान रे। मत कर तू अभिमान, मत कर तू अभिमान। I got it right. This is the first time in my life I sang that song. I mean, I got some of it. But let me tell you the meaning. It's very so wonderful, this bhajan. Mat kar tu abhiman means don't have abhiman. Abhiman word you know, no? तेरे जैसे लाखों आए, लाखों इस माटी ने खाए. Like you, many countless have come in this world. And what has happened? The earth has just devoured everybody. And rahana nama nishan bandi. Not even a name or sign that that fellow existed remained. Nothing, there's no sign. Achha, the city is called Brampton. Who named it? Rahana nama nishan bandi. We don't know his name. We don't have any sign of him. No, nobody knows. You might, if you do some research, you may know, but who wants to do research also? Though he founded a big city or this or that, no sign, no name, no information, nothing. Why wasting time going on having this arrogance that I did this and I did that, and after a little while, nobody will know you. We existed even. That is the idea. So this, he says, mother, asuri quality, wasting time. This is unsaintly quality. Mother, lob means greed, like that. Paraya, full of all of these qualities. Nirdaya means cruelty. No daya, cruelty, cruel. Kapati, deceitful, all such qualities. Kutil, crooked. Malaya and impure. So like that, he gives so many qualities. Please see, I will just move on with those. Avagana Sindhu Mandamati Kami Veda Vidu Shaka. But Bhagavan goes on and on. I also told you I will just leave it. And then It's a very famous verse just after number 40. That line, I remember hearing this line as a child. In villages and all, I used to see this line. So there are so many lines that you used to hear, and I never knew where they came from. So here's one line, just after number 40. I go back to my swara. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
परहित सरिस धर्म नहीं भाई.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
पर पीड़ा सम नहीं अधमाई.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
परहित सरिस धर्म नहीं भाई.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
पर पीड़ा सम नहीं अधमाई.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
जय रघुराम, जय सीताराम.
Jai Sita Ram.
श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. परहित सरिस धर्म नहीं. People go on asking what is dharma, what is dharma, what is dharma. Bhagwan Ram's simple reply to that: Parahit, doing good for others. We can do this from a bhakti standpoint, we can do this from a karma standpoint. But doing good for others is called parahit. So parahit saris. Saris means equal. Parahit saris dharam nahi bhai. There is no dharma equal to, no dharma greater than or equal to doing good for others. That is the idea. From karma standpoint, Bhagavan is telling to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, you go and fight, not fight for you, fight for the benefit of the world. The karma yoga, loka sangraha mevapi. Look towards the benefit of the world and do your duty. So you're bringing joy to others. So this is karma yoga. Bhakti yoga, are. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
सिया राम मैं सब जग जानी, करऊ प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
सिया राम मैं सब जग जानी, करऊ प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
राम 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 सीता राम राम राम.
Bolo Ram Ram Ram, Sita Ram Ram Ram.
बोलो राम 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 Bhakti Marg, only the drishti is a little bit different. The result and everything turns out to be same. This is my Ram. The whole world is Ram. Siya Ram, main sab jagat jani. So if everything is Ram, why would I not have love and regard and try to help this whole world? Because everything is the incarnation of my Ram only, manifestation of my Ram. So in Bhakti Marg, he understands this. Hey, Siya Ram, main sab jagat jani. And therefore, I help everybody. I be nice to everybody. I like that. And Karma Yoga, Bhagavan is telling to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, for your own chitta shuddhi, mental purification and all of that, you look towards the benefit of humanity and serve. You will get chitta shuddhi. So this is how duty has to be done. When duty is done from that standpoint, it brings mukti. But the result is what? The benefit comes to others. You see? So Bhagavan is telling to Bharat and the other two brothers, my dear, there is no dharma which is greater than doing good for others. And in the very next line, parapirasama nahi adhamai. And there is no greater papa than bringing pain to others. Never to bring pain to anybody in the world. That is the idea. If you have to bear pain from the world, that is better than to bring pain to the world. Tyagahi karma shubha shubhadayaka bhajahi mohi sura nara muni nayak. Worship me and give up all of this. Shubha shubha parityagi bhaktimanya same priya. Now see one more thing. This type of line come. Now I just quoted Bhagavad Gita. Shubha shubha parityagi. Shubha means all good qualities and traits and all. Ashubha means all undesirable traits and qualities. Bhagavan says, Parityagi, the one who has renounced both Shubha and Ashubha. But just now we were talking about, all good qualities, all bad qualities. So we are supposed to imbibe and culture, foster all these good qualities, and all these bad qualities, we drop them. But that is not the final teaching of scriptures. The final teaching of the scriptures is, after I have developed all of these good qualities, and these good qualities have brought chitta shuddhi, purity of mind, and brought balance of the mind and all of that, with that balance of mind and that purity of mind, I'm now supposed to acquire Atma Gyan. So the good qualities also, they are a means for me to achieve Atma Gyan. And at that stage, the scriptures themselves tells, Shubha, Ashubha, Pari, that's what Bhagavan tells. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Because you know why? What happens is, when I develop some good quality, that good quality which I have developed, that also is capable. See, like knife. Knife can be used for good thing, and knife can be also used for bad thing, isn't it? So I can develop some good quality also. Like I do good for the society, but I go on talking. In this Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas says, when we do something good, we should not go on talking. Kehatana Savan, he says. Kehatana Savan means, having said it, it is as good as destroyed. Because now I have done some good thing, means I became charitable, let us say. So I have done some good thing, but then I went on talking. So my charity or my charitable nature has now become, instead of something to free me, it has now become some other bondage. That is the idea. So at one point, both Shubha and Ashubha means Santa Lakshana, Asanta Lakshana. Actually, it is said nicely. Listen to that. A saint is a saint until he discovers he is a saint. The moment he starts thinking about, I am a saint, then everything goes down the drain. You see that? Therefore, the scripture says, Sarva Dharman Parityaja, Shubha Ashubha Parityagi, Bhakti Manya Priya. Here now, Bhagavan tells, now this is number 41. See that.
माया कृत गुण अरु दोष अनेको राम गुण अरु दोष अनेक गुण यह उभय न देखिया सो विवेक सिया वर रामचंद्र की
जय शरणम पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय शरणम.
So now he tells to all his brothers. Bhagavan Ram is telling to all his brothers now. To Bharat directly, but by extension to the others also. Maya Krita. Guna and Dosh means to say all the good qualities and all the bad qualities. Guna and Dosh. So many names for the same thing. Santa, Asanta, Guna, Dosh, Shubha, Ashubha. So the scriptures have so many words for the same thing, right? So Guna, Dosh, Maya Krita. Guna, Dosh, Aneka. They are all created by Maya only. But all good qualities and all bad qualities, they are all manifestations of Maya only. And now you know that thing. One more piece of knowledge with regard to Guna and Dosh. Everything in this world is only relative. You know that. So when you say something is good, that is relative to something else. When you say it is bad, it is again relative to something else. In other words, all things in the universe lose their appellation or the name of Guna or Dosh. They lose at some point when juxtaposed to something else. You see? So Guna and Dosh are relative. So what we need is a certain degree of stability. So the scriptures advise you develop all gunas and all Dosh, all the negative traits, you leave it. Because that brings me a degree of stability and purity of mind and all of that, which I require for my mukti. But developing all these gunas can also become a stumbling block at some point. If I become conscious. So Bhagavan is telling to all of them now, my dear, they are both created by Maya only. Guna and Dosh. They are all manifestations of Maya only. Guna yaha ubhaya na dekhiya. But the real guna, real great quality to develop is not to be aware of either of them. To live beyond both of them. Na dekhiya so avivek. If I go on harking back, oh, I have all of these good qualities. These are all bad qualities. Actually, this is there in the world. This is why the world is so polarized right now. Everywhere, the world is not getting less and less polarized. It is getting more and more polarized because everybody feels I am right. And those fellows there, wrong. And they're going to lead to civil war, actually. You better expect it. Because everybody's thinking he is right. So I have the guna, that fellow has dosh. And that side is thinking same thing about this side. So Bhagavan is saying that is avivek. Avivek means lack of discrimination, proper understanding. He's telling. So the real good quality is to go beyond both of them. to understand that fellow is seeing from his side. He is also right. I am thinking all the time, I am right only. Just now in Trinidad, I was explaining to somebody, we have retained a wonderful system there, which brings this message out very nicely. I'll tell you. See this table? This table is rectangular in shape. So for 175 years, there we have something called, just around Diwali time, it is called Ram Leela. Ram Leela. Big time. All village to village you go, you'll see Ram Leela. What they do? All the villagers come out and they dress up like Ram, Lakshmana, Sita, all this, that, and they play this drama. It just got finished. But anyway, it is not done like this on a stage. In the Western tradition, all the audience is sitting there and there's a stage here, and whatever is going on the stage. So everybody is looking this way, one direction. Ram Leela, we have managed to retain the same system that was there in the ancient times. It is done in a maidan, a field, rectangular field like this. So Ram Leela is going on inside that field there, and there's audience right around. Not audience just like a stage. So people will be in all directions. Now see, in middle of the field, Rama, Lakshmana, they're having a dialogue. Rama, Lakshmana having dialogue in middle of the field. Lakshmana is facing this way. Rama is facing that way. They're facing each other and they're having dialogue. People from this side will see Rama's face because Rama is facing this side. But people from this side will see what? They'll see the back of his head, isn't it? People from that side will see his left side. People from this side will see his right side. Who is seeing Rama? Who is seeing Rama? Well, everybody is seeing Rama. But everybody is seeing Rama from his own perspective, isn't it? And now you can't say, but this fellow is seeing proper Rama. That fellow is seeing left side Rama. No, not proper. He's seeing right side Rama. No, everybody is seeing Rama. That little Maidan, Ram Leela, which goes on there, has this most wonderful message of the scriptures only, because everybody sees Ishvara in his own way. Everybody sees this Jagat in his own way, from his perspective. When we understand this thing, we realize that we are thinking that fellow is doing all the wrong thing. Oh, all the liberal people, well, all these conservative people, this. So we think whatever they are seeing and thinking is always wrong. But we have to understand they are only seeing the world and things from their perspective only. And therefore, because in this type of arrangement, nobody is right or nobody is wrong. From this type of arrangement, Bhagavan says, it is all created by Maya only. You go beyond. I'm not saying that it is not required. Scriptures also, why Bhagavan will tell, Trividam narakasyedam dwaram nashanam atmanaha. These three doors lead to hell. Kam, Krodh, Mada, Lobha. It means to say that while I'm here, I'm a sadhak, I want to get Atma Jnana, I want to get Mukti. I have to develop these traits because it is going to put the right frame of mind for me to acquire Jnana. But I should not let the traits get to my head. That is the idea. Other thing is, if I don't develop these traits, I develop the other ones. Now, another thing is there in scriptures, they bring sorrow only. In sorrow, you will go find Atma Jnana. No. In sorrow, that sorrow distracts the mind, you see. I want to be comfortably sitting so I can study well, nicely. So we develop these type of qualities. But the eventual teaching of the scriptures is this. We have to go beyond all of that. Like that, Bhagavan Sri Ram describes to his brothers, and the grove they had gone in. Previous night we saw. They had gone to some grove where the Sanat Kumars came and everybody and they all went home now. And Tulsidashi goes on to describe, Narad also frequently came there So many sages came there to get Bhagwan's darshan, and Narad will come also and ask Prabhu Ram, Prabhu, please tell me Ram Katha. And Rama will have to say, you want to hear my Katha? And because he is Bhakta, Bhagwan will also tell. There's nice verses, you go and see. Narada will go back to Brahmalok and he'll tell Brahmaji the whole Ram Katha which Ram himself told. So Ram Katha was going on everywhere. Bhagwan is telling here, Narada is listening here, and some nice verses are there, you'll see. Narad goes back to Brahmalok and he's telling Brahmaji this Ram Katha. And this Ram Katha is going so sweet that Sanat Kumar, who are meditating, they leave meditation and everything and they come to listen to Ram Katha. Because Ram Katha is so sweet, listening to this. And really, you think, what other Katha you will hear in this world? You will hear Kathas coming out of Ottawa. You will hear Katha coming out of Washington. You will hear Katha coming out of Ukraine. You will hear Katha coming. And can you do anything? What do you do? You will hear Katha coming out from the soap operas and the television. What all type of Kathas? Then nothing more exhilarating and life-giving and so wonderful than Ram Katha. So, Narad goes there when Sanat Kumar, they'll leave meditation also. Oh, leave this meditation. Let's hear Ram Katha from this Naradji. He's their brother, mind-born son of Brahmaji. Now, one day, let me tell you, this is now immediately after 42. See this. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
एक बार रघुनाथ बोलाए.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
गुरद्विज पुरवासी सब आए.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
बैठे गुर मुनि अरु द्विज सज्जन.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
बोले बचन भगत भव भंजन.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
This is a very famous part of this Aranya Kanda. Our Puja Guruji also has nice commentary on this portion. It's called as Pura Jana Gita. Pura Jana Gita. Ek baar Raghunath bolaye. One day, Bhagwan Sri Ram, he called all the people of Ayodhya. Gura, the Guru. Dvija, all the Brahmanas. Puravasi, all the dwellers of Ayodhya. Sab aaye. They all came. After all, he's the Lord, Ishvara of the universe, isn't it? And to get any upadesh from Ram, is what better upadesh you will get. He called everybody, Baithe Guru, Baithe Gura, Guru Sat Muni, Aru, Dvija, Sajjan. He seated all of them nicely and all of that. And Bole Bachan. He spoke words to all of them. This is Bhagwan Ram himself doing yajna now. Bhagwan Ram himself doing satsang. Which type of bachan he spoke? What he spoke? Bhagat Bhava Bhanjan. That wisdom he gave, which removes all of the fears of bondage that the jivas have. in this sansar. And this message which he gives to all the people of Ayodhya. It is called as Pura Jana Gita. Pura means city. Jana means people. Gita, teaching of Bhagwan Ram to all the people of Ayodhya. And what he taught to all of them, we will see tomorrow. Okay. And very famous portion. We have only 2 days, Friday, Saturday, which usually I take 7 days. But we'll go through in 2 days. And we'll end with Purajana Gita. And then we'll pick up part 2. All right. Now we'll have the announcements and then we'll have Aarti.
Hari Om, everybody.
Yeah.
We just wanted to take a few minutes to share about our Balavihar program in Chinmaya Mission. I am looking out here and I don't see many faces that don't know about this program. The Balavihar program is a family program that was envisioned by our Puja Gurudev, Swami Chinmaya. It is a program that teaches value education to children from 1.5 to 18. And it is structured in a way where we impart values and the teachings of our Vedas as is appropriate to their psychological development. And it is a wonderful program that is run across North America. In Toronto, we have it here at the ashram in Brampton. We also have it in Scarborough at Markham and McNichol. And in January, we will also be starting it in downtown, just for the Shishu Vihar. The Shishu Vihar is for 1.5 to 4-year-olds. And that part of the program is, based on my understanding of the scriptures, is the most important thing that we do here, because that is when we can make the greatest impression on children. So if you know anybody, please let them know this is going on. We do have weekly information sessions about Balavihar online. So you don't need to do much in trying to tell them what it exactly is. You can encourage them to come to an information session or come here and we will do the rest. So we have flyers outside, we have brochures. If you have any questions, you can ask me as well. That is Balavihar. We also have, for people living at least 100 kilometers outside of a Chinmaya Mission Balavihar, e-Balavihar starting by Chinmaya Mission West. So if you know anybody who lives in remote parts of Canada or the US or any of the islands, you can let them know that Balavihar will be coming to them virtually from January. But you have to live at least 100 kilometers out of a Balavihar center. So that is the asterisk on that poster. Final announcement from my side is that we will be celebrating Gita Jayanti on December 3rd here at the ashram. We will be chanting the whole Gita from 9 a.m. So that is a wonderful opportunity to come and listen or chant along, whatever you prefer. All of our study groups will get together and chant all of the chapters. December 3rd, 9 a.m. Thank you, Hari Om. Now we invite our sponsors to come for Aarti. Oh, Swamiji, sorry.
Okay. I just want to tell you about a family camp to Trinidad in the summer. In August, we'll be having a family camp there and Gurukul style camp for children. The family camp for the adults will just be 1 week. For the children, we'll have them for almost 3 weeks. You can encourage others also to send their children 9 to 14 years of age. The children will stay without parents. Means after 1 week, the parents will have to leave them, but we can also allow chaperones. You'll have to qualify. So August 14th to 31st in Trinidad. Also, beginning in March, this coming March, I am doing 108 night Ramayana, this whole Ramayana, in all of these islands in the Caribbean. Jamaica, St. Martin, Bahamas, Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad, Guyana, Suriname, all of these. So starting in March, 108 nights in different islands, you can come and join. You don't have to come for the 108 nights. At least one island, you could take a few days and come. Starting March, 108 nights consecutively. So pretty soon the itinerary will come out. You will know which island we are in which date. Some of the islands are fixed already. Dates you can get. Bahamas is fixed, and Martin, Jamaica, they're all fixed already. So you can get the dates. All right. So two things. Now the Ramayana, 108 nights in islands, island hopping Ramayana. Island hopping Ramayana. And other one is family camp in August. The adults will stay for the first week, and then all the children will stay. We'll keep children for 3 weeks. It is called as Kids Gurukul Style Life Skills Camp. So you learn life skills in the Gurukul setting. And there's no winter there, so nothing to grapple with like this. Okay, please tell others also. You can find out more from Devanchina over here. ठीक है, आरती के लिए सब खड़े हो जाइए. Those who have to come and see, do the आरती है, all sponsors, please come. आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की. आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की. गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद वाल्मीकि ज्ञान विशारद. सुख सनकादिशेष अरु सारद. बरनी पवन सुत कीरति में.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की. आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की.
गावत वेद पुराण अष्टदश छौ शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस. मुनि जन धन संतन को सर्वस. चार अमृत सम्मत सब ही.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की. आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की.
गावत संतत शंभु भवानी. अरुघत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी. व्यास आदि कवि वर जब खानी. कागभूषुंड गरुड़ के ही.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की. आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सियपी की.
कलिमल हरनि विषय रस पीकी. सुभग सिंगार मुक्ति जुबती. दलन रोग भव मूरियमी की. दांत मात सब विधि तुलसी की.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu, Mangalam Garudadvajah, Mangalam Pundarikaksham, Mangalayatano Hari. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhush Chasakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadai Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम।